baby girl, baby girl, baby girl.
Jasmine Tan claims she's a girl's girl when really she's a pick-me with a bastardized black accent and black behavior.
Ayo, baby, there's no need to save money.
Insults women for brand deals disguised as uplifting women.
She's 21. Why does she look like a mother of two?
And grooms a 12-year-old sister to be a pick-me just like her.
Baby girl, my little sister is 12 years old this year.
We exposing Jasmine Tan on today's Foreign Friday.
Us females do maths differently than the male species.
It's a foreign man in a foreign land.
Chat, we are back in women's business today because you all told me to look into Jasmine Tan, but all I could find was Jasmine Black. You can't tell me that this gal don't think that she's DJ Jones from the Proud Family. Oh God. Let me give you all some foreplay before the fuckery. That is Jasmine and Jasmine Tan. Baby girl, every day we strain further and further away from God. Oh God.
Baby girl, I am so sorry to tell you this, but if you are still applying your blushes like this, then you are doing it wrong. If you want to look basic and two-dimensional, then sure, you do you, boo. Go ahead and scroll. But if you want to look like the ultimate, most glowy goddess to ever step foot on earth, welcome, baby girlies, to how to apply your blush the right way.
Let's be charitable first, chat. That white-scented AAVE Tiffany. Jasmine seems to make uplifting feminine content. Keyword seems, because you will soon see as she lifts some women up by stepping on the backs of other women. Off of this alone, she just comes off as annoying. And while it's cringe, cringe isn't a crime.
If you want to look basic and
on a closer look, what Jasmine Tan is really doing is on one woman to lift up the next. You don't need to compare in order to commend women. You listen to like Cardi B and things like that. Like they always talking about how much better their vagina is than the next vagina. This dude treats them better than the next dude. And that goes right back to the core of what you will see as a theme on this video, which is male-centric feminism, which, spoiler, isn't feminism at all.
Wow, love bombing really works on me, bro. His love bombing and my Delulu really be fire though. Cause why wouldn't he be obsessed with me? Baby girl, I'm gonna marry you one day. Yeah? Who wouldn't want to wipe me up? No one has ever made me feel this way before. Well, duh. I'm known to have that effect on people. I have never been so in love. You are so perfect. Tell me something I don't know. I am so delulu that I genuinely think that it's a perfectly normal reaction to being around me. Why wouldn't they fall in love with me within the first week of dating?
You know, she's just a little cringe, right? But a lot more is going on. This is like if you trained ChatGPT on black women in rom-coms and reality TV from the early 2000s and then mix that with white girl feminism, you would have Jasmine Tan. Let me run it back and break it down.
Wow, love bombing really works on me, bro. His love bombing and my Delulu
Why is she talking in emojis? If you ever see anybody talking emojis, pull that man to the side and go and stuff some grass in your hand, okay? Because there ain't no way. Second thing, why you screaming at me? What'd I do? And then as Lost Boots is saying, his love bombing, my Delulu, be fire though?
His love bombing and my Delulu really be fire though.
Black people don't even talk like that no more. If you would steal AAVE, like the Lulu, or chat black things like it be fire though, at least check the Black Speak dictionary and make sure it's updated, cause you stealing the recipes and you still ain't even cooking it right. Gen Z speak, all it is black scent and AAVE. That's all Gen Z speak is.
Cause why wouldn't he be obsessed with me? Baby girl, I'm gonna marry you one day. Yeah? Who wouldn't want to wipe me up? No one has ever made me feel this way before. Well, duh.
Jasmine's take on positive affirmation. You know them ones. Tweets, TikToks, and like even back like on Tumblr. Those overly flattering comments telling people they deserve the world. You don't need to bring nothing to the table because you are the table. You drop your crown queen. The nuance is that positive affirmation works. We need to talk nice not only to other people but ourselves because it does seep into our subconscious. That being said, there's a thin line between positive affirmation and pissing people off because you come off like you full of yourself.
Baby girl, I'm gonna marry you one day. Yeah?
You'll realize she's just acting out a tweet that she saw, right? So then she's a plagiarist as well. Stick a pin in this good share bear because we're gonna talk about Awkwafina. Oh God. Let me first address this. Y'all got my ADHD in. Why when some women them imitate pick up scrubs, you know, like the fellas that be trying to pick up the gal them from inside their boy car, why when some women imitate them they gotta sound like Franklin from GTA? Oh God. Are we to believe that all the niggas that try to pick you up look and sound like Barry White? I need a aspirin cause y'all pissing me off, king. I don't understand it. All the time, bro.
No one has ever made me feel this way before.
Did you see this? Like when she hit the corn. What is that? Who does that? Why be doing that, chat? Pray tell. Pray tell. All of this is an implicit commentary on who she finds worthy of reciprocating interest to. Because who is she using to communicate undesirable advances? Who voices that character? Niggas.
I'm known to have that effect on people.
She really does move like a sim, bro.
Tell me something I don't know.
Oh no, she can't, ain't no way, blood. How y'all let this happen? That right there, no, that's trademark. You gotta send a white van to this girl right now. Straight to jail. It's over for y'all non-black appropriating girls. This year, I on your ass like food in the loom. Oh God. Cause there ain't no way girl can say and get away with a squat clean with a 68 million viewer TikTok. Yo, you're cotton picking head. If you think I, big body foreign, can let that slide, I wouldn't even let that electric slide.
You are so perfect.
Oh! How now, brown cow? Have you let this slide?
I am so deluded that I genuinely think that it's a perfectly normal reaction to being around me. Why wouldn't they fall in love with me within the first week of dating?
I sound like shoo-shoo. Chat, we just getting started. This is still foreplay, you know. I've already came. No, it's still foreplay. We rounds. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, she's such a gold digger. She doesn't want to go 50-50. Respectfully, shut up. Baby girl, come get ready with me while I show you why I would never go 50-50 with any man. I am taking myself out on a date.
Ashley say her baby girl is a slur. I don't know who I should be mad for. Black women or queer black men. Oh God. She just amalgamated a bunch of black and made a minstrel out the intro. We say black isn't a monolith. She said, okay, fine. I'll make gumbo out of your...
And this is all the makeup products I'll be using on a date. Cause I gotta look good for myself. Yeah.
Shorty can say, I go on a date and I gotta look good for myself. I'm woke and I could say that I do dress for the gays. And me. Make of that what you will. As a double entendre, I feel like Jay-Z. Oh God. Actually, no, I don't feel like Jay-Z. I dress so people can interact with me in a way that I desire. And that's when I just going outside. She going on a date. You expect me to believe that she ain't dressing so that she could be attractive to the person that she going on a date with?
Already done my skin prep, so let's start with foundation. Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I don't know why the men in my comments get so triggered when I tell them how I like to be loved. Sir, calm the down. Literally, no one said you have to be the man to love me. Rare Beauty Setting Spray.
This is one of my less egregious grievances, believe it or not. Her TikToks, they are just big ass ads with modern faux feminist buzzwords. Watch this.
Listen, Moon Boy, why are you so upset about me saying that I'd like to be wine and dined? Did I say that I want to be wine and dined by you? No. Esca Bronzer. Mineral Botanica Contour Stick.
Shorty is just rehashing 50-50 arguments and gender wars in between her breaking down to get ready with me.
Your Backstage Palette. Why are you calling women gold diggers when there isn't gold to dig? Rare Beauty Blush in the shade Hope. And also, why do men like to use, oh, it's giving fatherless behavior?
To be charitable, Jasmine Tan is a victim. She is a victim of Vine-esque short form slopification of content. Because if an algorithm promotes unapologetic ad talks like this, disguised as unnuanced buzzword salads spoken with a black scent and early era black woman hand and hair jives, if TikTok and the audience promotes that, then of course she's gonna do that. She is just but a cog in a slop industry. Now, you could be a victim and a criminal, of which she is. Because I am done with the foreplay. It's time for the thumping.
I can never be friends with women who don't understand girl code. These are the girl code rules that me and my best friends live by that I think every girl should follow. Number 1, if your best friend has a crush on someone, and this should be common sense, never ever follow him on social media unless she wants you to or you've asked for her permission. Number 2, By right, you're supposed to hate your bestie's boyfriend because you'll always think she deserves someone better. Cause ew, personally, my bestie's boyfriend gives me the ick. And I don't see what she sees in him. Number 3, unless it's urgent or you're planning something for your best friend, like a birthday or an engagement, I would never, ever personally text her boyfriend, even if she's told me it's okay. It's just weird and honestly makes me so uncomfortable. If I need anything from him, which is very unlikely, I'll text her to text him.
This is a video about girl code. This is a 25-year-old woman. This is a video about girl code. And it's all about men! Oh God!
Number 4, I would never borrow my best friend's boyfriend jacket or hoodie. I do not care if it's under -10 degrees. I would rather get pneumonia and freeze to death than to ever touch her boyfriend's belongings.
It's all men. It's girl code and it's all men. Going back to Nika Diwa saying that in order to prevent herself from cheating, she rids herself of temptation by never engaging with men. This is the same thing. If you can't so much as follow or engage with your friend's boyfriend because it insinuates or engenders an opportunity to cheat, either those two don't need to be together or you and your friend don't need to be friends. It also severely will limit your village if you see your friend's boyfriend as a black box with which you can't engage with out of respect for her. That's a whole realm, a whole dimension and level that you can't engage with because it's girl code. These the same people that say they don't think man and woman can be friends, which to me, that's a big red flag. If you feel as though you can't be friends with the opposite gender, you basically telling me that you only see the opposite gender as a sexual object. You don't see them as a person.
Number 5, I would never, ever let her boyfriend drive me home if she's not in the car with me. Before we move on, I just want to ask, what the is in this coffee? Oat milk in a coffee?
Jesus Christ, is an ad again! Jasmine ain't a girl's girl. She's actually an agent of patriarchy. She's a man's girl. Nafisa said she's an ad girl. Her feminism is fraught with problems, as you will see shortly. Because this is mild.
Oh my god, sis, I think I figured it out. Come on, man! You know why us girls have a shopping problem?
She really did say in big 2025, women be shopping.
You know why us girls have a shopping problem?
Is she either possessed by a gay black man or Dejanay Jones? Because what are these hand movements, my lord? My hard of hearing folks in the chat could end up getting a seizure from the signs that this girl's signing. Us females, yes. From you say females, I already know. Pack it up. In the Bahamas, I be hearing women say it all the time, and I know from that moment you probably ingested, you probably internalized some patriarchy. Female is a descriptor. A woman is a person. It's the same if you say blacks, gays, transes. Like if you say them things, you are describing. Dogs can be female. A woman humanizes the descriptor. Some of them can say is nitpicky, but I'd say is a subtle indicator. It's like smoke. Not necessarily fire, but smoke.
Because us females do maths differently than the male species.
That's all I needed to hear. Because now the smoke is literally fire. She shows that she subscribes to bioessentialism. She believes that by virtue of vagina and on principle of peen, you do things differently.
If I pay for something in cash, it feels like I got it for free because it didn't reduce my bank balance. Girl math. If I was gonna get my nails done for 500,000 rupiah, but I cancelled last minute, now I have an extra 500,000 rupiah to spend. Yay! Girl math. I would never think twice of spending money on expensive restaurants, but I will compare fair prices on Gojek, Grab, InDrive, Maxim to see which one can get me home the cheapest way possible. Again, girl math.
The snaps. Jasmine, in substance and delivery, infantilizes the very woman she claims to uplift. Self-proclaimed girl's girl. Yet the tone and inflection of how she's saying that these women don't think they're spending money if they don't see their bank balance going down insinuates that women are financially illiterate. And if our audience has to be young, that scares me even more because that basically means she is grooming children. We're gonna get to that.
Us girls have a shopping problem.
Us girls. You all remember like when the boy from BoJack Horseman dressed up in a trench coat like, hello fellow adults? That's that. Jasmine gotta convince us by hand gestures, head tilts, and literally verbally with black scent. She gotta convince us that she's a gal before she tells us that women have a shopping problem. You know why? That's an ethos argument. Big up Plato. She's saying, look, I know I could say this because I'm a girl. Before she tells you that women by virtue have a shopping problem, you don't want to see my Amazon card. Be shopping. Not all of us, but some of us. She builds her brand on stereotyping everything. Black people, femininity, and of course, men. Probably the most blatant hypocrisy of her being a girl's girl in this video right here. Now, I kid you not, this might be one of the worst ones, so brace yourself.
Baby girl, not to be a hater, but do you guys notice that us Gen Zs are aging really fast and looking way older than our actual age? Like,
she just called all of y'all unk. 26-year-old girl. She probably 27 now.
baby girl, not to be a hater, but do you guys notice that us Gen Zs are aging really fast and looking way older than our actual age? Like, muka kita boros banget anjir. Like this morning, I saw this girl in my Pilates class, right? And I legit thought that she was like a mama muda that goes to Pilates class after she drops her kids to school in the morning. And today I was feeling sociable, right? So I poked her and I was like, oh my god, you awet muda banget. And she was like, bitch, what are you talking about? I'm 21. At that point, I wanted to unalive myself because, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Girly pop. She's still in school. She's 21. Why does she look like a mother of two who responsibly files her goddamn taxes every year?
Make no mistake, ageism, especially when it comes to women, is reinforcing patriarchy. Because the male gaze equates feminine youth with value. What you just saw is a girl's girl, self-proclaimedly, denigrating a woman that might just be her age and claiming that she looks old. In male gaze, youth is associated with fertility. That's why, like, a lot of male misogynists are also... It's not innocence. It's immaturity from men taking advantage of them. I giving the game away. When you hear talk about, that's why I like younger women, because the world hasn't colored them or hasn't made them jaded, turned them bitter. What they really telling you is, I want a girl. Specifically, they want a child. They just can't say that out loud. They want a child because they don't know what they're gonna do to them. They don't have the experience. They don't have the scar tissue to know what is coming. And Jasmine Tan just denigrated a woman that might just be her age because, as y'all rightfully guessed, she's shilling.
Baby girl, if you are in your mid-20s, then you need to watch this video. Remember when I said that my ultimate goal in life is to be a hot MILF? Well, this year I'm going to be 25. And because I smile all the time and I'm very expressive with my face, I am starting to develop forehead wrinkles. No, I refuse to age. So today I'm getting my wrinkles removed because no amount of skincare can fix it. So today you're coming with me to get my very first Botox. Let's go. Baby girl, did you know that after the age of 25, your body produces 1% less collagen every year? And as your body produces less collagen, you know what that means? Wrinkles! Well, apparently, if you start getting preventive Botox in your mid-20s, you can prevent the earliest fine lines from becoming deep wrinkles that's gonna be harder to correct later when you're in your 40s. Because look at this. This is 1 week later, and I look gorgeous as fuck! Beauty is pain, so whatever. A 5-minute anxiety attack for 1 wrinkle-free year?
Stop the pain. I need another aspirin. Cosmetic surgery is fine. Do what you want to quell the dysmorphia and the dissonance between what you see and what you actually are, however you see fit. The problem isn't cosmetic surgery. The problem here is predicating a persona where you claim to uplift women and then debase women from not meeting man-made expectations of what a woman ought to look like. For the sole purpose of shilling cosmetic surgery, do you know how gross that is? She is definitely getting paid. As she even said, she's going to get Botox, creating and maybe stoking the flames of insecurity of her female viewers, all so she could get a bag for cosmetic surgery. Because you have to look at it in aggregate. If you watching Jasmine Tan, you probably watching a bunch of people that's telling you similar things. And in aggregate, she is but one part of the cog that is telling whoever is watching her that you are not enough as is. You need this. Then you go outside. Maybe you're invisible at best. At worst, you're debased. You're marginalized because of how you look. simply for how you present in the world.
Women nowadays are so high maintenance. What do you bring to the table? Oh boy, I have a lot to say on this. Let's go. First of all, women bring emotional support. We're there to provide comfort and a safe space to come home to. We bring compassion, care, and healing. We bring beauty and femininity. Cause don't lie, bro, you also take pride when your girl is a 10. Your ego gets boosted too when all your friends think your girlfriend is hot. Don't lie, bro. We're also there to give you a second opinion, to stop you from doing stupid. Because we have your best interest at heart. And we want to support your goals, your plan, your vision. And on top of that, we bring intimacy, closeness, empathy, understanding, guidance to the freaking table. Because I've seen y'all men comfort each other. And it is the lamest thing ever. Oh, bro, I had a bad day at work. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Take it easy, yeah? Here, have a can of beer. Now, would you prefer that? Or, oh, baby, do you want to talk about it? Tell me, what else can I do to make you feel better? If you'd rather be comforted by your bros and a can of beer, then go marry each other, or better yet, go marry the table.
Jasmine, your patriarchy is showing. Her feminism is just repackaged patriarchy. It's just yassified patriarchy. She's limiting women by conforming them to the roles of soft and demure. And if you're not, she's invalidating you. It also is just like a dollop of homophobia in there, saying if you want your bro to comfort you, then just marry him. As if a person can't comfort another person without being romantically involved with them.
Boy Matt, let's go. Boy Matt is being scared that women are gonna use you for money that you don't have. Boy Matt is wanting a girl with 0 body count while he slept with the whole town. Boy Matt is calling women emotional while you cry and get into fights when your football team lost a game. And who exactly starts wars again? I thought so. Boy Matt is wanting a housewife but having no house. Boy Matt is overreactingly saying that he's gonna delete social media just because you asked him not to like other girls' bikini pics. Boy Matt is when you want polygamy but you have no poly money. Boy Matt is chasing a...
Sorry, that one was wild actually. Poly people fight back.
Boy Matt is when you want polygamy but you have no poly money.
Huh?
Boy Matt is chasing a girl that dresses like a baddie, then tries to change the way she dresses once you get her. Does that make sense to you? No?
I can hold your hand when I say this, because this is just bigger than Jasmine Black. Jasmine Tan. Hating men isn't empowering women. I felt for this trap as well. You can't hate your way into being free. The opposite of hate isn't love, it's indifference. If you truly wanted to liberate yourself from the oppressive force that is patriarchy, then that means you must decenter men. Take it a step further. Feminism is the liberation of all genders from the confines of societal roles. So the ultimate goal isn't to ignore men. Love men. I say enough for myself. I want to love the men in my life. I need to love my dad, my uncle. I want to love them and I want them to be able to love, because then they impart love. Love begets love. Loving men is a part of feminism. Men aren't the problem. Patriarchy is the problem. Men are hurt by patriarchy too, because it has no gender. A lot of folks don't like to hear this. I understand. I look like the oppressor and I have oppressed. But being carceral, being cruel, that's a dish served for two. Patriarchy puts you at the top, but the top is lonely. Patriarchy puts man as king, but heavy is the head that wears the crown. I need and I deserve love too. You deserve love too.
Boy Matt is wanting women to call you daddy, but expect us to be your mommy.
Now mind you, some of these criticisms, there's a conversation to be had about it. Men mommifying their partners. But you can't be a feminist whilst hating men. And you definitely can't be a feminist and hate black women. As you will see, I know I mentioned grooming earlier and like a lot of folks wanted to hear exactly what that meant. And this is what I'm talking about right here.
Baby girl, my little sister is 12 years old this year.
I had to address this. It's subtle, but the fact that it's subtle is actually the biggest issue. Because we're trained not to see this.
She's not old enough to wear makeup.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
But of course, I want her to be the prettiest girl in school.
I'm gonna address the misogyny war of the black scent. The baby girls and the NARS, like that's been an elephant in the room this whole stream and I can't ignore it any longer, but I have to address what's really happening here first. What looks like an endearing TikTok between her little sister teaching her what is framed as a feminine pastime, which is putting on makeup. This is all to disguise what is essentially grooming. Some people ain't gonna say foreign that's hyperbolic. It ain't that deep. But the mere fact that you could say that it ain't hyperbolic just shows how quotidian cis heteropatriarchal grooming really is. This is a 12-year-old child. Why a 12-year-old gotta be concerned with being the prettiest in school? She is being introduced and ushered into a world of insecurity at 12 years old by her own big sister, someone that you're supposed to be idolizing. You're being made aware of things, but all you need to be doing at 12 is learn how to be a good goddamn human being. How are we defining pretty? Pretty, in this case, is in reference to a very narrow standard that is set by European beauty standards. Mind you now, they both Asian. Asian folks are marginalized. Yellow fever, the Asian discrimination laws, a lot of discrimination and marginalization is levied towards Asian folk them. But the model minority myth provided passage for some Asian folks to be surrogate whites, honorary whites. White supremacy needs surrogate whites so that they could police the minorities that could never be mistaken for white. Latinos, Native Americans, and most of all, Black people. Speaking of which, I don't know how in 2025 on Solange Knowles' internet, y'all let this gal get away with some of the most egregious Asian microaggressions towards the Black diaspora since early era rap monster. Which, for reasons I have to declare, has since atoned for his sins because he had a character arc that is rivaled by good mangas like Solo Leveling. I have to say that before the K-pop them threaten my family again. Speaking of Asian microaggressions and Black sense, let's talk about Jazmine and her neo-minstrelsy.
Ayo, baby, there's no need to save money. Go.
Oh, Lord.
Ayo, baby, there's no need to save money. Go buy whatever you want.
Is she beatbox? I don't even know. She might be vocalizing. This might be like the Black Sin version of yodeling. Oh, God. This sound like the intro for A-Rab Money with Busta Rhymes there.
Cause listen up, this is how I rationalize buying expensive things. If you buy a Dior lipstick that's 600,000 rupiah and you use it 100 times, technically that's only 6,000 rupiah for every time you wear it. That's a freaking steal, bro! It's like if you buy an iPhone for 20 million rupiah and you use that phone every day for 2 years, that's like 730 days if my math is mathing. Bro, that means your phone costs 28,000 rupiah every day. So don't stress, baby girl. Go check out your Shopee cards. Go be a selfless queen for the good of the economy.
She couldn't even keep it, bro. She couldn't even keep it up.
Go be a selfless queen for the good of the economy. Yes, sis, slaying in capitalism.
She deletes videos like Contras delete tweets. Oh, God. Contra is my mutual, so I could say that. But let me tell you why I don't play with this shit. The hand jives and the way that like she's communicating it.
Ayo, baby, there's no need to save money.
Why I don't play with Black Scent, why I don't play with the hand jives, all of this. Black women are by far the most marginalized class on earth. Black women are doubly slaved. They are black and therefore oppressed by white supremacy, and they are women, therefore oppressed by patriarchy. Almost every class of marginalized people, including black men, have some sort of leverage to negotiate in a white supremacist and patriarchal world with black women. Black women are fatally oppressed. They're masculinized, therefore deprived of their femininity. At the same time, they're sexualized, Jezebeled, sapphired. But simultaneously, they're sexless. They're stripped of their sexuality. Aunt Jemima, the mommy. Because they can't compete with the white housewife, right? But they good enough to get by the white husband and then beat by the white wife. Get your breast shaved off by the white wife because she mad that her white husband can't keep her hands off her. I say all that to say, when a non-black woman appropriates the mannerisms, the vernacular, all of this of black women, you're doing far more than just singing a song or doing a motion. Because the truth is, we love, and I even say us, we love when non-black people, non-black women specifically, perform black behavior. Just look at the Bad Baby and Alabama's Barker situation. Copyright, copyright, copyright. Copyright, copyright, copyright. If this was a black woman, they wouldn't even bat an eye at this, at best. But when a black woman performs stereotypical black woman, aka ratchet behavior. She's denigrated, called ghetto. When non-black women do it, they're made into stars.
Don't sleep, because she might disappear, saw that? Wait, right? She came back though, she like it.
The continuing controversy around Awkwafina and her use of black scent has a lot of different moving parts, and it started very early in her career.
Make your girl panties cream, yo, spreads hepatitis C.
But she adopts sort of an African-American accent while she's rapping. And then after that, she becomes better known for her acting than her music. But even in television and film, she's still adopting this very particular African-American vernacular English while she's performing. And she's largely performing funny characters, comedic characters.
You gonna roll up to that way and you gonna be like,
Copyright. I know I'm gonna get copyright strike for that. So when y'all hear copyright, when this come on, you know. And then when Awkwafina is confronted about this, what does she say?
You know, I'm open to the conversation. I think it, you know, it really is something that I think is a little bit multifaceted and layered.
not the multifaceted racism, bro. No, hey. See how the black sin is going exactly, because now she's trying to appear intelligent. She remind me Nika Diwa has been saying there might be an element of racism. Oh God. Oh, existence is pain. You could bring it back to YouTube. Miasaurus.
This is Miasaurus. She's a 22-year-old YouTuber with 1 million subscribers.
The North remembers.
This is Miasaurus. She's a 22-year-old YouTuber with 1 million subscribers. She does pop culture analysis videos about celebrities like Doja Cat and Lizzo. She's been around for almost a decade, but she got her start doing storytime videos about her crazy life. 4 months ago, she admitted that 95% of those old stories were fabricated because she wanted to feel cool. She's been continuing to use a fake persona in videos, and that includes using an appropriated black scent. A few people have asked about her accent over the years, but there's been no huge reckoning for her wrongdoing, like there has been for other stars. While YouTubers like David Dobrik upload tearful videos apologizing for getting caught doing something wrong,
Mia did call herself out, and I big that up. The fact that not only she took accountability for it to an extent, but also rang the alarm on herself, I hold space for that. And she has been making content, I understand, without the accent and telling her story. I want to hold space for people that want to rehabilitate themselves and are doing so in a society that is so carceral that their version of accountability is lock her up, put her in jail, or she need to just disappear from the internet. She got out of black scent rehab. I'm really trying, because that's what I want. I'm gonna have bad takes. I know I will. I have to. I just want the same grace that they give David Dobrik. He got abs and then people were fine with him. What's the next one? Cody Co. Cody Co didn't respond and just came to the scene. I want the grace granted to aggressively mid-white men. That's all I want. I want that for me, and I want that for everybody else.